Hey everyone, I'm Nay, and today I'll be reviewing set 2519 Skeleton Bowling from the Ninjago Pilot Wave. This set officially released in 2011 and retailed for $26.99 in the UK. It contains 325 pieces and has 7 minifigures. It's of course a throwback, and if there's any older sets that you'd like to see me review next, then comment down below. If you enjoy my videos and want to see more, make sure to like the video and subscribe. It helps me and the channel out so much and gets us closer to the 200 subscriber goal by the end of the year. But for now, let's get into the review. Looking at it, I mean, you can tell it's from the pilots. The colour scheme, the details, and the real simplicity of it are all super nostalgic. So let's get a closer look. Both ends are symmetrical, so there's nothing to really see between the two, so I'll just focus on one side. On the inside, it's got a little plank going out, and the design along here looks like little arches to walk over. In the middle is this little mini arch, which were rather common in older Ninjago with the red, black and gold design. I think the tan is nice, but rather out of place since not a whole lot of it is used in the set, like brown would work better. Then on the end is a little flag post up top with some writing, and unlike Ninjago in the newer sets, these old ones often used, I believe, Japanese writing, which is super cool. Then there's a little bumper around going towards the centre, which helps smooth out the arena area and just make it feel a bit less empty. The singular difference in these two are the pins. One's male, one's female, and I believe this was done so you could collect multiple of them and connect them into one larger arena. However, the Spinjitzu Dojo also had them, so it could be to make one larger build. Either way, it's pretty cool. Either way, it's a pretty cool concept. You can open on these hinges too for whatever reason, so it's nice to see, even if it's just for more battle room or something. The centre area is rather brown and has these 2 red arches along either side. They're really nice, and the shaping getting wider as it goes up is really unique. It's usually the other way around, so it really stands out. There's this little red ball at the bottom, which is actually a flick fire missile, which you can shoot at either the dummies or Jay, which is quite fun to do. Either side are some of these Japanese lamps, which have some really nice detailing, which I quite like to see. And up top is a sort of inverted arch, which looks to go in, which is a little different, and there's a little bit of gold there, which is some nice detailing. Both sides have this spear-type weapon in the middle, which is nice, and on the left are some swords, and the right has some axes. Then, in the very centre is this post area, which is a bit more brown than red compared to the other two. However, the main body of it is a bit shorter, which is for the barrel in the centre, which has these 2 large and weird looking weapons on either side. Up top is a little toothpiece, which is used as a sort of pointer, and in the centre is a little wheel which shows the numbers 1 through 5. This can actually spin and adds a nice little mini-game aspect to the set, which is super fun and really unique. I don't think we've really seen anything like this since until Master of the Mountain, so it's super cool. I don't think it actually tells you, and I've always assumed it's the amount of dummies you have to take down, which, if I'm right, is pretty fun. But if you know some other ways, definitely let me know in the comments so I can try them out. Finally, Jay comes with one of these old spinners. Unlike all the other ninja, his DX suit didn't come in a little spinner pack, so they've included it here to complete the set. And it is nice. It's red underneath and gold on top, with his symbol on either corner and a little bit of blue. And just like the others, he can go in there and you can spin him about. The goal of this set though seems to be spinning up top, and whatever number it shows, you should try and knock that many dummies over. But obviously just getting them all is still super fun. That's about it for the set. I'll give my full thoughts at the end, but even though it's pretty plain build-wise, it's really fun play-wise. So it's nice there used to be some even then that focused on playability over looks. As for the minifigures, technically there are 7 total, however that's due to having 6 of these training dummies. And even then, there's nothing to them. They're on this little round plate so they don't accidentally fall over, and there's no detail. The whole figure's just a tan colour. Their heads use this round tube piece, which works well in place of a head, and they use the skeleton arms, which flail all about, which is pretty funny to see. They do use the classic skeleton parts, which is fitting for the pilots with the ribs and all the skeleton legs, and it does look nice for a dummy, just obviously super plain. As for the main and actual figure, we have Jay in his DX suit, which these have always been such a cool suit line. They're less nostalgic than the OG suits, but they are way better. He has the classic ninja hood, which looks nice. It's a shame they never really reused it after this, though I do see why, as spinning it around, it has this clip to put his sword in, which either looks weird holding it at the handle, or struggles to hold it at the blades, so the ZX was a serious upgrade. But because of this bit down here, the mask couldn't actually move to that side well. And taking that off, on the back we can see his old symbol, which is like a little storm cloud with lightning at the bottom, which is cool, along with his name under it there. Looking it back to the front, we can have a look at his old face, which is really iconic. He has this stern face with a little cut in his eyebrow, which they used for the first 7 seasons. And as great as it is, it's one of the improvements they made with the redesign, since Jay's supposed to be the jokester character. Yet until season 8, he had one minifigure which showed him really smile, which was just a huge shame. For the design, it looks great. It's mostly just blue with a darker shade for the belt there, but the main focus is the gold dragon on his torso and legs. All the ninja had their dragon like this. On the bottom, the tail is shaped around like lightning, which looks great, and Cole stood out with the torso since Rocky did look different, but they all had them on the side here, and they look just like the molds of the dragon's head, and he's even shooting lightning out there. They are rather simple, but come off really clean looking. Overall, it's a nice little set. Obviously it's going for insane prices now, which does suck, but it is nice for a non-canon set, and the fact that it looks like you could connect multiple for a larger arena is a really cool concept. There's definitely not much to it, but what it does well. The spinner feature's fun and adds more than spinning the spinners at each other, and adding the minigame aspect to it's a lot of fun. And even all the weapons is nice, since it gives more playability if you want to use them. Now, compared to today's sets, there's not much to it, but for the first wave, I think it's really nice, and I wish we had more larger gimmick sets like this today. But those are my thoughts. What do you think? Does it hold up? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more videos like this and help me reach 200 subscribers by the end of the year, then make sure to subscribe, as it supports me and helps me make more videos like this. That's all for now, see you in the next one, bye!